So I already said a lot on our initial reaction stuff in terms of the branding thing, all of the pluses and all of that. I do want to actually bring up the Michael Lombardi hire as one of the things I want to focus on now, and that is folks who've watched this show, watched us for a long time on Inside Carolina, will remember me talking last year or 2 years ago. Actually, it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I can't even remember now, about the importance of the offense being able to serve the defense and having enough physicality on the offense to be able to have a physical defense and all of that. All of the stuff about physicality and the kind of culture that you build into a program. And we talked about that for a couple different weeks. And it was a couple weeks later that I got a text from a friend with a whole show from Michael Lombardi that was talking about Ryan Day and Ohio State and Michigan and several of these other things, where he made the exact same point. He said, when you build a team, you have to consider what kind of personality the team is going to have. And a lot of that is going to go back to your offense and specifically your offensive line. And if you are a passive team on offense, ultimately your defense is going to start taking on that kind of persona as well. And so he pointed to this of, if you want to be great on defense, then you have to have these aspects. And he's pointing to like San Francisco, what they do offensively, and then defensively, how that filters in. I just want to highlight that's something, and we'll see if we can locate that old episode of his. But that gives you an indication of the kind of mentality that Belichick and Lombardi and the people that they're going to be bringing in are going to be bringing to Chapel Hill. And some of this is stuff that very clearly are things that people like me, Greg, Vip, Shot, Tommy, my real question for you, Tommy, is do you think they'll go 12-0 next year? But we'll leave that for later. But and I know, Buck, you've been on this train for a long time as well. I mean, all of us have been looking forward to seeing some of those things happen. At least knowing that that's the direction that they want to take this is really important. So, and I know Vip, Shot, you guys are probably as excited as I am. Greg, you're probably as excited as I am to try to get an opportunity to get in the film room with with these guys once the dust settles and all of that to learn a little bit.